Are you the one friend who always listens to others' problems and desperately tries to solve them? If so, we share the same history, because I used to be exactly like that. I used to be the therapist friend. I used to be a depressed people pleaser. I had zero confidence, no real friends, and no girls into me. But today, I'm confident, I'm charismatic, I have awesome friends, and I enjoy beautiful relationships with women.
Tú eres mi corazón. Tú eres mi.
And let me tell you this transformation isn't magic. You can achieve it too, and in this video I'm gonna give you one simple mindset which is crucial, which is the key to change your whole perception of yourself and of this helper therapist friend syndrome, like I call it. I remember I had one friend of mine, and for this friend, of course for others as well, but for this friend I used to be the therapist, because she had a lot of problems with herself, with her family, with friends. And I always used to be the one who listens to her, always be the one who supports her emotionally. She could tell me everything, she was telling me everything. And I was so invested into helping her, and so I desperately tried to find some way to solve her problems. The thing that I did not realize back then, like, because I wanted to help her, of course, like, we are good people, we want to help. We want to help. The problem was, she was never, like, actually acknowledging it. She was never happy with it, grateful for my help. Like, she was always like, yeah, thank you for your help and whatever. But she never really appreciated it. And that, like, messed up with my head completely. Because I did everything I could. I was there for her. I was the therapist. And she was like, whatever. Thank you, but whatever. This drained me. This drained my whole energy. It hurt me. Because it was actually something I was good at. I was good at being the therapist. People came to me and saw me as the therapist because I was good in it. And there is something I realized. Because today I'm not the therapist friend anymore. Thank God. And I want to tell you something. I know that you're probably someone who wants to help. You want to help people. You see someone struggling, you see someone suffering, you want to help. And this is a good thing. I want to help too. Like, the will to help is not the bad thing in itself. The bad thing with this is that there are people you try to help who are not worth it, in a sense of that they rather destroy you by you giving them your help. You can try to help someone, but the person needs to take your help as well. And if someone is constantly, like, rejecting your help, or even though you are giving them advice and you know the advice is right, this is what I did with my friend from the story. She was doing, like, bad things, like with alcohol and drugs and stuff. And I told her, like, don't do this. This is bad for you. This is harming you. But she never stopped with it. She never stopped with it, and this frustrated me. This, like, literally destroyed me, because I could not see her. Like, I couldn't see her doing this, despite the fact that I said to her that it is wrong. You can talk to people, you can listen to people, you can give them advice, but in the end, everybody has to do the choice by themselves. You cannot force someone to change. You cannot force someone to get out of their struggling situation. And something that I had very often, and you probably have as well, every time the friend of mine did something bad that harmed her, and she came back crying to me like, oh my God, I did this and it was so bad and whatever, I always felt like I have failed. I always felt like, okay, my help, my advice, everything I said to her, it was not enough. It was basically worthless, because she did it anyway. And this again fucking destroyed me. It destroyed me, it broke my heart, because I knew I'm doing everything I can to help her, but it's not enough. And this is crucial right now, because once I realized this, everything changed for me. And the thing is, and please listen to me clearly, because this is fucking important. You are not responsible for the feelings of others. Let me tell you this another time. You are not responsible for the feelings of others. And this is crucial. This is crucial. Because as I already said, you can speak to people, you can listen to them, but they have to overcome their problems by themselves. And this is a fucking crucial distinction. And you have to implement and burn this in your head. Because the longer you try to be in that responsibility role, be in that therapist friend role, the more it will hurt you, the more it will destroy you. Please believe me in this, because it hurt me a lot. It hurt me a lot, and I don't want this for people. You are not responsible for other people. You are responsible for yourself. This is the point. Look, you can help, you can listen, you can do everything you can to support someone, but you cannot bring someone over the edge on the other side. The person has to go there by themselves. Everyone has their own struggles, their own problems. You can listen, you can support, but to conquer and overcome those problems, everybody has to go over the edge by themselves. By themselves. You can guide them to this point, but to go over the edge, everyone has to do it by themselves. And if they go or if they don't go, this is not your responsibility. This is not your fault if they don't go. And this is fucking important. It is not your responsibility how other people feel. This is important. And I know it is hard to reject this will. It's hard to reject help, the act of help. But sometimes you just have to let it go. Sometimes you just have to protect yourself in order that you can help further, or in order to regenerate. What is the number one rule in an emergency? You learn it everywhere. The number one rule when you're a paramedic at the plane. What's the number one rule? Protect yourself first. Be safe first in order to help others. You know this. You know it from the plane. When they say when the oxygen masks come down, first put on the mask yourself and then help others. Why is that? Why is that? Because once you are safe, once you are clear in your mind and have your full energy, then you can actually go and help out others. And that's the point here. Take back the responsibility, because you are only responsible for yourself. You are not responsible for others. What others do is their business. They have their own head, they have their own logic, they have their own emotions. You are not there to guide them or to influence them in some sense. You can support, you can help, but what they are doing with your help and your support is their thing, is their own imagination, is their own brain, is their responsibility. So detach from it. Because what other people do, is it good or is it bad? This is their thing. You have nothing to do with it, basically. It is not your responsibility. So please don't beat yourself up. Don't beat yourself up for something that you have no control over and you are not responsible for. I'm gonna tell this one last time in this video, just for you to understand, because this is fucking crucial. You are not responsible for the feelings of others.